Ms. Wilson, can you hear me? Ms. Wilson?
Yes.
He's trying to rejoin now, Mr. Reed. The last person turned off the screen.
All right, I was in the breakout room by myself, or Zoom by
Right,
myself.
she's trying to do it.
You can see what's going on with Ms. Taylor.
Okay. All right. Good morning, everyone. 36th District Court is now in session. I am Judge Shannon A. Holmes, and I'm serving as the presiding judge on this morning. Thank you all for your, what did I do to my screen? All right. I don't know what I did. All right. Thank you all for your patience on this morning. I apologize for getting started a little bit later. And so we're going to move. I know everybody's got somewhere to be, including me. But listen, this is the nature of the beast. I have to do the cases. So work with me on this morning. I am going to start first by having the attorneys place your appearance on the record.
Thank you, Judge, and good morning. For the record, Jesse Reed, Drug Court, Vet Court, Defense Attorney, P 23863. Judge, if I may, I'd like to make a motion, continuing motion, that my appearance be for all my clients this morning. Thank you, and good morning again.
All right, good morning, Mr. Reed, and your motion is granted. Attorney Griffin?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor, to you and your court staff, Herman Griffin, P 77169. I am assisting Attorney Reed, and also I'm the traffic attorney for today. I would like to join in his motion and have my appearance be for all of my clients for today.
All right, thank you so much for joining us this morning, Mr. Griffin, and your motion is granted. Let's go to the case managers. Well, before I do that, attorneys, do you have any preliminary matters for me?
Yes, Judge, if I may. I believe that there are two people in the courtroom, Mr. Caldwell and Miss Williams-Taylor. I've talked to Mr.
Yes.
Caldwell in a breakout room. I need to talk to Miss Williams-Taylor in a breakout room when that's possible. Also, Judge, if you look at today's docket, you'll see that one of our participants, Miss Rowe, has 3 matters that are scheduled for pre-trial. I believe
I see 2 that are scheduled for pre-trial, 1 scheduled for a hearing, and 1 is scheduled for review.
yes, Your Honor. The 2 that are scheduled for pre-trial and the 1 that's scheduled for hearing, I have talked to the city attorney, and we have a resolution on those cases. So when she's called, I would like to put that on the record also, Judge.
Absolutely, thank you. I appreciate that.
If I may, I'll just tell you, the recommendation is to dismiss those tickets upon completion of drug treatment court. I just put that out there now, so I won't forget.
Okay, very good. All right. Yes, sir. All right, thank you, Mr. Reed. Attorney Griffin, did you have any preliminary matters?
Only that I did speak with the client who's scheduled for trial this morning, Your Honor, and I asked, because the trial isn't scheduled to 10:45, I asked her to come back at 10:15.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much. All right, Ms. Mack has joined us with the in-person. And Ms. Wilson, good morning to you. When you get an opportunity, please place Mr. Reed. Mr. Reed, I may need you for a promotion, so I need you to hold on for a second.
Yes, Judge.
Do I have some promotions this morning from the case managers? Ms. Cleveland has one. All right, very good.
Sorry.
All right, Ms. Cleveland, go ahead and place your appearance on the record.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm Toshi Cleveland, case manager for sobriety court, and I am going to recommend Mr. Terrence Bass for promotion this morning to phase 3.
All right, very good. And that's who we will start with on this morning. So Mr. Bass, get ready. All right, Mr. Griffin, good morning to you. State your appearance for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm Brian Griffin, Drug Court Case Manager on behalf of the Probation Department.
All right, good morning, Mr. Griffin. Do
Good
you
morning,
have
Judge.
any promotions this morning?
No, Your Honor, I just have one client, a new client, that's it.
Okay, you have an intake, and when
No,
they arrive, we'll make.
No, just first review today.
Oh, okay, all right, very good, very good. Yes, all right, Mr. Yancey, good morning. Place your appearance on the record for me.
Good morning, Your Honor. Kenneth Yancey on behalf of Specialty Court, Your Honor.
All right, good morning, Mr. Yancey. Did you have any preliminary matters for the court this morning?
Just the one matter I'm waiting for a screening result for the in-person.
Okay. All right, very good. Thank you, Mr. Yancey.
You're welcome.
All right. With that, I am ready to get started. Let's start with Mr. Bass, who is getting promoted on this morning. Good morning, Mr. Bass. Unmute for me. Good morning.
Good morning, Judge Holmes.
How are you this morning?
I'm fine.
Very good. I see you smiling. What you smiling for this morning?
Because I'm getting that promotion I've been waiting on to get.
Yes, sir, you have been. You've been so patient, and you've not only been waiting, but you've been working. So I'm excited for you this morning. I have the following case matter for you, 200-596-9901. Mr. Bass, state your full name for me.
Terrence Bass.
All right, Mr. Bass, I see you smiling. You're excited. You are working your program. I want you, Ms. Cleveland's going to make the record as to why she's recommended you for promotion, but I want you to offer some words of wisdom to the remaining people that are in the courtroom. What can you say to encourage them?
Just do what you have to do. Stay working, stay positive, be around positive people. If not, just be around yourself. Just basically go through the programs they need you to go to. Make sure you don't miss no drops. Don't do any drugs, no alcohol, anything. And you'll be okay. You'll be done. Pay your court fees. Stay in touch with your casework.
There you go. All right. I hope everybody's listening. He gave some great words of wisdom. All right, Mr. Bass. Listen, Ms. Cleveland's going to tell us why she's recommended you for promotion. Also, there are some things that I've asked Ms. Cleveland to talk with you about when you all meet and have a face-to-face. And so I want you to be open and receptive to those things. And so Ms. Cleveland will follow up with you on them, okay?
Okay.
All right, Ms. Cleveland, why are you recommending Mr. Bass for promotion?
Thank you, Your Honor, and thank you, Mr. Bass. I'm glad to see you. I'm going to recommend Mr. Bass for promotion. He is in phase 2 of a 5-phase program, so he would be recommended for promotion to phase 3. He has been working the program. He does have an occasion to have some little hiccups as far as, the processes of the program. But I would like to report first that he has been sober for 291 days. That is an accomplishment. I'm so proud of him. Yes.
Awesome.
So
yes.
That is wonderful. His contract, Your Honor, he has certain things that he has to do in his treatment plan in his contract. He's compliant with his treatment plan. He's working the HEAT program. He's almost completed with that. I think within a few days, they're going to have a graduation.
Yes.
He is in process for completing his community service hours, Your Honor. He is making payments toward his fines and costs, and he's telling the truth. He calls me all the time. But that helps keep him on track. That's right. So I appreciate his effort, and I would like to recommend him for phase 3. He's got a little bit more to do, but he's working on it. I have no doubt he's going to get it done.
All right. Anything from any of the other team members as to Mr. Bass?
Judge, I have no objection to the promotion. I want to congratulate Mr. Bass. He's working the program. This is a good Friday for you. Keep up the good work. Be safe, sir. We're proud of you, and be proud of yourself. We know it's not easy. You're doing a great job. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Reed.
All right, then I need everybody in the courtroom to join me in celebrating Mr. Bass on his promotion to phase 3. Congratulations, Mr. Bass. So proud of you. Congratulations. All right. All right, Mr. Bass, you're not gonna see as much of me, but I am totally convinced that you have the resources and tools that you need to be successful. And I'll still be kept up with what's going on with you, okay?
Okay.
And you'll still have contact with Miss Cleveland, but I want you to continue to work hard, okay?
Okay, I will.
All right, Miss Cleveland, what's next for Mr. Bass?
Your Honor, he's in phase 3 now, so he would be having a face-to-face on October 14th, 2022 at 10:35 a.m.
All right, did you get that, Mr. Bass?
Yes, I got it.
All right, then congratulations to you. I wish you well, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks, okay?
Okay. Thank
All
you.
right, take care, sir.
Yeah.
All right, bye-bye.
Your
All
Honor.
right, yes,
I apologize. I'm sorry, Mr.
Wait.
Reed.
go ahead.
Just quickly, I was also going to say that I'm looking over the paperwork closer for Mr. Javon Manning, and I'm also going to recommend a phase promotion for him. He's in phase 2 right now, Your Honor.
All right, well, let's call Mr. Manning. I have case number, is Mr. Manning on? Yes, he is.
Yes.
I have case number Z8080701. Mr. Manning, unmute for me.
Hey, good morning, Judge Holmes.
Good morning. State your name for the record.
Javon Manning.
All right, Mr. Manning, Ms. Cleveland is recommending that you be promoted on today. What do you think about that?
That's great. That sounds awesome.
That sounds awesome to me too. And you smile. You know you don't smile often, right?
Right.
You know that, right, Mr. Manning? I'm not telling you something you don't know. You're smiling. Are you ready to go to phase 3?
Yes, ma'am. I'm ready for phase 3.
All right. Have you been working hard?
Yes, ma'am. I've been working my program and everything. Everything seems, times get rough at times, but, with the people at DRP that we have to talk with, that helps me out a lot with Mr. Killing and Mr. Hodson. They help us out a whole lot.
All right, very good, very good. And so you realize that you have that resource available and you use it, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, that's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. What's been a challenge for you, Mr. Manning?
Just the me, like, actually, as of lately, me and my father really haven't been on good terms, but we've been talking things out a little bit, trying to work things out, but I'm pretty sure things will get better as we continue to communicate better. I have a tendency of just shutting down and not talking to him, but as of lately, as of the last few weeks, I've been reaching out to him and we've been talking things out.
I love it. I love it. That's wonderful. Continue to try. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm proud of you for even trying, for even making an effort to work with your dad and to speak and, have conversations with your dad. I applaud you for that, Mr. Manning.
Yeah, thank you. Actually, I had a conversation with Mr. Hodson. He the one got me into really to reach out, because I know time, anything can happen right now. At the time, how things are going in with the world right now. So, I know I'd probably be kind of hurt if I was to lose my dad right now, and we, just going through some little problems and things. So that's what actually got me to reach out to him and start talking with him.
I'm so glad you did. You're right. Time is so short. And when people leave here, listen, there's no way to make amends, right? So
Right.
I always tell folks, when you have that rift, I don't know which one is worse, the person leaving or the person that's left behind. So since you both are here, or while you both are here, try to work through it. Try to work
Mhm.
through it. Yeah,
Mhm.
put down your differences, your pride and all of that stuff and just try to work through it. So I'm proud of you, Mr. Manning. I am.
All right,
So
thank you.
I'm really glad you're getting a promotion today. I love to see
Mhm.
families reunited. I love it when after people are working the program and maybe they start thinking a little differently, making some different decisions about relationships. I absolutely love it. So keep up the great work, okay?
Right, okay, sure will.
All right. Miss Cleveland, make the record as to why you are recommending that Mr. Manning be promoted to phase 3.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Manning has been in our program since December 21st, 2021. He has had some interruptions in his progress just based on, certain things, maybe possibly like what he's describing right now. But he has endured. He has committed himself and recommitted himself to his sobriety, Your Honor. He has been clean for over 105 days, Your Honor, which is wonderful.
Yes, come on.
Yes.
Great, yeah.
He every time I talk to him, he's letting me know that this program is helping to keep him on track. It boosts his esteem in the sense of making him feel confident about going forward. And that makes me feel confident as well for him that he will complete this program. He has made significant payment towards his fees and costs and has what I believe is a minimal amount left to pay, Your Honor. He's prepared to go to the ARM program in November. We have referred him for that. And he's
All
just,
right.
he's doing his thing. And, I appreciate that he's here today discussing openly the things that are impactful to him. So he's doing good work. He's staying connected and committed. And, I would like to recommend him for phase 3 today.
All right, wonderful. Any objection from any of the team members?
No objections, Judge, and I would like to congratulate Mr. Manning for his promotion. You're working the program, you're following the course orders. That's great. You're doing a good job. And also, congratulations for trying to reunite with your father. We don't have our parents forever. You're lucky that you still have your father. Contact him, talk to him. At some point in time, that won't be possible. Keep up the good work, sir. We're proud of what you're doing. You have a great attitude. Thank you and have a good day, Mr. Manning.
Thank you, Mr. Reed.
All right, wonderful. I need everybody in the courtroom to join me in celebrating Javon Manning on his promotion to phase 3 this morning. Congratulations to you, sir. Congratulations. All right, Miss Cleveland, what's next?
Your Honor, he is now in phase 3 of a 5-phase program. So he would be having a face-to-face on October 14th, 2022 at 10:35 a.m.
All right, did you get that, Mr. Manning?
Yes, ma'am, I got it.
All right, wonderful. Listen, I want you to enjoy the rest of your day. Have a great weekend. Make sure you're making good choices, good moves. And if you need help, reach out for it. It's available to you, okay?
Okay, thank you, Judge Holmes.
All right. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.
All right.
All right. Give me 1 second. I need to get some water. I have gotten really hot up here. Is it hot in here today? Okay. All right. I'm just gonna drink some hot tea. Drink some cold water.
Miss Wilson,
Yes, sir.
can I go back into the same breakout room with Miss Williams Taylor?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. I'm gonna see if she's in there.
I am ready. Let's do it. All right, I am ready for phase 3s at this time. I have 3 individuals that are in phase 3. I'm going to start first. Yeah, it's really, really hot in here. You all have to give me 1 second. I'm gonna have to go. Make another. All right. I've made the complete wardrobe adjustment. Let's do it. All right. Thank you all for your patience. I am ready. Mr. Jose Guerrero. Mr. Guerrero, are you on this morning?
Your Honor.
Yes.
I just want to let you know, Attorney Reed, I believe, is in the breakout room with one of the clients. So I didn't know if you want to continue right now or.
Oh, yes, he doesn't have any issues. We're good.
Okay.
Thank you so much. All right, Mr. Guerrero, I need you to unmute for me.
¿Qué dice?
Ms. Cleveland,
Ready.
is everything okay with Mr. Guerrero?
Yes, Your Honor. The only thing that I noticed is that they didn't order the interpreter. She's not here today, but I believe his family member is there, and I'm not sure if you want to adjourn it to another
No,
day.
I'm not able to do it that way. I have to use the court, yeah. And so Ms. Mack is calling for an interpreter, but Ms. Cleveland, if you'd like, instead of having him wait around, I can bring him back next week, or,
No.
yeah, because today is Friday.
Oh.
Yes, Mr. Guerrero?
Yes, I'm sorry. I mean, I'll wait for the interpreter, but I think I can do it. This way I don't want to
You
answer.
think you can do it?
Yes,
Now, you
ma'am.
know we've always had an interpreter, right?
Yes, I mean, I just wait for the interpreter. This way no answer. You know what I mean? But yes, I think I can do it. It's my daughter here. I mean, okay. I just wait for the next week. I mean, whatever.
Well,
is.
And Your Honor, next week, I think there's some things that are happening next week, but could you possibly wait to see if the interpreter comes on within a few minutes?
Miss Mack? I'm calling now. She's calling now, because I mean, he's not getting a sanction or anything on today, but he should have an interpreter. If there's an English or language barrier, we should always have an interpreter, and that's for anyone. And so, because we want to make sure you understand what's going on, and that there are no issues. So this is what I'll do, Ms. Matt. This is what I'll do. He's not having any issues today. I know that he's done his community service. He's compliant with everything. I'm just looking at my notes from staffing. And so I'm not going to require the interpreter today, Mr. Guerrero, but we need to make sure, Ms. Cleveland, before his hearings, that you connect with Ms. Mack, because she's got a lot going on, to remind her that your client needs an interpreter, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
All right, very good. So we're good with it. We're good with it today. So I'm gonna place the case number on the record. It's 210-443-1701. Mr. Guerrero, please state your full name for me.
Jose Manuel Guerrero.
All right, good morning. How are you today, sir?
I'm doing pretty good, Judge. I mean, really, I'm going good, and I'm happy, and keeping going.
All right, very good. Ms. Cleveland reported yesterday that you are not having any issues. I believe you told me that he's done 87 hours of community service. Where are you doing your community service?
Let's see. I'm feel good. You know, I learned something in there. I mean, you gotta pay for that. I mean, I feel like I feel good because my fault, and then I gotta be smart, and I gotta be straight. You know.
So, Ms. Cleveland.
Mhm.
All right. Okay. All right, Ms. Cleveland, let me have you just report out for Mr. Guerrero.
Thank you, Your Honor, and I will have a face-to-face with him so that invite the interpreter as well, so that we can make sure he's clear on what happened today on the record. Your Honor, he is doing very, very well. Muy bien. Excellent. Okay. He's doing wonderful. He is at Tabernacle completing his community service. And I just got a report from Ms. Green that he has done well over his requirements. So he must enjoy that and like to be engaged with that. He's at 87 hours. Your Honor, he's paid in full. He is going to be referred for his ARM program. I want to make sure he's communicated with that. He's doing everything he's supposed to do. I just got a good report from Popoff, his treatment agency. They're saying he's compliant with all the court's orders, and he has never missed, nor does he have any bad screens, Your Honor. So he is doing what he's supposed to do.
All right, very good. Mr. Reed, is there anything you'd like to add?
Yes, Judge. I was in the breakout room for a minute, but I heard what Ms. Cleveland said, and I want to congratulate you, sir, for never missing a test and never having a positive test. Be proud of that. You're working the program. You're following the court's order. You're doing a great job, sir. Keep up the good work. Thank you, and be safe.
Thank you, Mr. B.
All right, very good. All right, Miss Cleveland, what's next?
Your Honor, he's in phase 3 of a 5-phase program, so he would be having a face-to-face on October 14th, 2022 at 10:35 a.m.
All right, very good. All right, Mr. Guerrero, keep up the great work that you're doing. You're not having any issues, and I am going to see you in a few weeks, okay?
Okay, thank you, Judge.
All right. Thank you, sir. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. I am now going to go to Mr. Maslin. Good morning, Mr. Maslin.
Well, good morning to you too, Judge Holmes. It's been a little while since I talked to you last. How are you doing?
I know I'm doing very, very well. You know, you are in phase 3, so you don't get to see me as much as you used to.
It's a shame.
But I do keep up.
Good.
I do keep up, though. I do keep up.
I bet
Yes.
you do.
Yes, sir. All right. Let me place your case numbers on the record. I have the following for you. SP 116-62312, case number U597-29921, Case number 200-603-1201. State your full name for me, Mr. Maslin.
Ryan Scott Maslin.
All right, Mr. Maslin. I was informed in staffing that you are doing great. You're doing great. You're working your program. You are looking at and wanting other opportunities to be able to help other people. You're doing your community service with Dr. Alexander, and I heard that it's kind of in your field of study. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm so excited about it actually, because I'll be getting I have a chance now to actually use my skills to help out the community, obviously. And with audio engineering, that's what I've been doing for my entire adult life. So it's wonderful to know that I can really apply myself in a way that I think is, any community service is a great help to the community, whether it's anything from picking up trash on the side of the highway, doing something like the opportunity that I have. But I really love what, this opportunity that I have, because I really think that I can make a difference with it. And as soon as I mentioned that he just kind of wanted to know a little bit about me. So I talked to him for 5 or 10 minutes, and he asked about my computer skills. And the first thing he asked about was if I could do graphic design. So it sounded to me like he maybe needs some help, doing web design or something like that. I said, no, that's not exactly my thing. He said, well, what do you do exactly? And I said, well, I'm an audio engineer. And he goes, no kidding. Wow, really? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, that's one of the things that I need some real help with. And so I was just like, oh wow, that's fantastic. So we'll see how it goes, but I'm excited to get started.
Very good. I'm excited for you, and you sound excited. Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Yep, it's going to be good. He wants me to put together a sound system, I guess, for their. So, and that's something I've done in the past. So I can definitely help you with that. And then he also wants me to do some voiceover work for doing like a couple promotional.
Okay.
Some
very
audio
good.
production. So I was like,
very
yeah,
good. So that was a great match.
Right
That
up
was
my
a
alley.
great match. Yeah, that was a great match.
Ms.
All
Green,
right.
I believe it is, at the community service department. I'm going to thank her too.
I'll let her know.
Okay, you're freezing up a little bit. Say that one more time.
I'm going to reach out to Ms. Department and thank her for giving me the opportunity to do that, because I know she sort of went a little above and beyond for me to find that match for me. So I definitely want to let her know I'm
Ms. Green, he's saying Ms. Green and the community service coordinator. He's going to reach out to her.
Okay, very good, because he's breaking up on my end. All right, very good, very good. All right, Mr. Maslin, you're not having any issues with staying on track and working your program, is that correct?
Not at all. I love working my program, and I love sobriety. My mind is much sharper than it was when I was using drugs. That's one of the.
Yes.
I'm
glad you see that.
So yeah, it's just when I last year, before I started your program, bad it had become. My drug use was long and extensive, 13 years, I think. And I noticed that I started to get my mind back throughout this process of recovery. And that like a wonderful thing. So I don't know if anyone else is listening to me out there, but it's a great thing.
Well, I hope they are listening, and everybody's staying engaged to hear that, that your life was totally different. And irrespective of how long you may have been in your addiction, you can still overcome it. It takes hard work though, right, Mr. Maslin?
It does. You're kind of breaking up too on my end, so I'm having a little bit of
I
difficulty
am.
hearing you.
Okay, I don't know what's going on
Probably,
with us
it's
today.
probably me.
All right, I
Another-
don't know what's going on with us today. All right, let me hear from Miss Cleveland. Miss Cleveland?
Oh, thank you, Your Honor. Okay, so Mr. Maslin is doing wonderfully. He is such an encouraging person. He's committed himself to our program. He completed everything except the completion of this community service, which was a little bit out of his hands because of the way just the assignments manifested. But I think he's makes wonderful contributions in our meetings, and I also think that he's going to remain on recovery even after he graduates from here because I get good reports regarding his therapy, Your Honor. He's never missed a screen. I would like to recommend as an incentive for him that he have his screens reduced to 1 time a week. He has been consistently meeting his goal and his order to test, and is always tested negative. I just think that would be a great incentive for him today, and those community service hours are going to roll in very soon and you'll be graduating.
All right,
I
very
think I
good,
have-
Mr. Massey.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I think I have 27 hours left to complete my community service.
All right. Mr. Maslin, what do you think about having your testing reduced to 1 time per week?
I love it. That's fantastic. And I'll tell you what, the main, it's not cheap. It adds up once you've been doing this for as long as I have. It adds up. So that's probably the most important thing to me is I keep an extra $18 in my pocket every week from that.
There you
So
go.
that's great.
There you go.
I love it.
All right, very good. Anything from any of the other team members as to Mr. Maslin?
Yes, Judge, thank you. No objections to reducing the screen. Congratulations, sir, on getting the screens reduced today. You're working the program. I remember when we talked your first day, we talked in the breakout room, and you told me you were a musician, and you played the piano and you played the drums. I was so impressed with that. And you also told me you were going to work the program. You're so close to completion, and you've done a great job, great attitude. Keep up the good work, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. And Mr. Reed, to you, I would like to also report, and I guess to the court in general, that I have now officially quit smoking.
Congratulations.
Oh, look at you. Yeah. You did it. You did it. How tough was it?
Oh my gosh, it's so hard. I mean, I still every day when I wake up, I'm so used to having a cigarette as my first thing every morning, that it's still like, it's tough. But I'll tell you what, my therapist, Sarah, who I love, she's so great. Sarah Getskow, we've talked a lot about quitting smoking. And what she wanted me to do was she wanted me to face up to it now rather than later on down the road. And her reasoning was because I'm already working on recovery and I already have this mindset of, the day-to-day recovery tasks, the things you need to do to stay on track and things like that. And she thought that just adding that to the list of things that I'm already doing would be easier for me to quit smoking than if I were to have to try and tackle that 5 or 10 years down the road. And I find that her advice was wonderful because it's the same part of my brain and the personnel, it's the same part of my mindset, I guess is the word I'm looking for, that I use to remain sober, that I need to use to quit to smoker. So it's sort of the same thing every morning now. I have some orange juice and I have a bagel and I don't smoke a cigarette, and it's working out so far pretty good. It's not easy, but
I love it.
I'm on it.
I love it. Congratulations to you. That's awesome. Keep up the great work, Mr. Maslin. Look, Ms. Cleveland also talked to us about you wanting to serve as a mentor.
Yes.
We talked about that as a team, and I know we've got a lot of irons in the fire right now, but Mr. Morgan jumped on yesterday. We are going to get that mentor program up and running for peer mentors within our program. And so you are certainly on that list, you along with some other individuals who have expressed that they want to help, they want to give back. And so thank you for your willingness to serve, okay?
Certainly, that would be so wonderful if you guys could hook me up with that. I just would love it.
All right, and Ms. Cleveland is also going to give you some information about there are programs where people get certified to be peer recovery coaches.
I'm actually going to be certified within the next couple of months anyway, because I'd like to potentially have a job as a recovery coach. And I've already been pointed in the right direction for the online certification that I need to do. So that's going to happen at some point in the near future.
All right, very good, very good. All right, Ms. Cleveland, if nothing else, what's next for Mr. Maslin?
Your Honor, I would like to have a face-to-face with him. He's phase 3 of a 3-phase program. So I would like to have a face-to-face with him on October 21st, 2022 at 10:35 a.m., Your Honor.
All right, did you get that, Mr. Maslin?
I got it.
All right, wonderful. Make sure you tell your parents that I asked about them, and I hope that they're doing well and that you're taking good care of them.
I am, and they say hello as well. They told me to tell you guys hi.
All right, very good. Thank you, Mr. Maslin. All right, I am releasing you. You're welcome to stay, but I'm releasing you, okay?
Okay, I'll stick around. You know.
All right, very good. I have one more phase 3, at least according to my records, and that's Christian Carlson. Mr. Carlson, good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you?
I am well. How are you, Mr. Carlson?
I'm doing well.
You're doing well. Very good. Very good. Let me grab a sheet for you first.
And Your Honor, just so you'll know, there's a few more phase 3 people that I have on the list.
Oh, okay. I'll get those because I don't know why I didn't have it.
Okay.
All right. Very good. It happens. All right. Very good. I have for Mr. Carlson, case number 210-453-4201. State your full name for me, Mr. Carlson.
Christian Joseph Carlson.
All right. You're looking so nice this morning.
Thank you. So are you. I like the change.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, sir. All right. How have you been doing?
I've been doing well. Getting my license back and driving again has really helped.
I know, and you're excited, I know, to have that license, right?
Yes, it is. My life is a lot less complicated now, that's for sure.
Yes, and we talked about last time how easy it is to lose, how hard it is to get back, right?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
So I'm certain you will guard that license with your dear life, right?
Yes, yes, I will. Yes, I am.
Absolutely. All right, very good. What's been difficult for you since the last time I've seen you with respect to life in general or with respect to working your program?
I think just the temptation of driving places that aren't work, school, or court, or my restricted things. So I'm still not doing that. It's just, I have the car there. I could be doing it, but the risk of getting pulled over and losing my license again because I'm not going somewhere that I'm allotted to is not worth it.
It is not worth it. You even said it, you know, things are a lot better when you have the ability to get yourself, especially to the places where you must go, right?
Exactly. Yep.
So you don't
Way
want to
easier
mess
this
up
way.
that
It's not
privilege.
worth it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't want to mess up that privilege.
Right.
So abide by the rules because just what they call it, Murphy's Law. The day you're gonna go somewhere outside of your restrictions is the day there'll be a traffic stop or something is gonna happen, right?
Right. Exactly.
All right, so just be in compliance, okay?
Mhm.
All right, very good, very good. And so tell me something good that's happened since the last time I've seen you.
My sister had a baby, so this is my first nephew. So I'm very
Oh my
excited.
goodness, congratulations to you.
Yeah, so
Oh
I'm an
my
uncle,
goodness.
so that's awesome.
Oh my goodness. All right, and so you're excited. Are you being a good uncle?
I am being a good uncle. He's definitely getting spoiled. He has a library from me already, so many books, but he's the best.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Well, I hope baby is well and that your sister's doing well.
Yes, they're both healthy and good, which is awesome.
Yes, that's good. Wonderful. Well, congratulations to you and your family.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Carlson, what do you need us to help you with?
I will talk to Miss Cleveland. I need to start my community service soon. I think that's the
Okay.
last on my list besides court fines that I need to complete. So just getting set up. I think Miss Green, you said, is a community service person to talk to. So just getting set up with her and figuring out how to put my hours in.
All right, so Miss Cleveland will direct you with respect to that. So Miss Cleveland. All right, very good. Do you have questions for the team this morning?
I don't think so. No.
All right. I want you to keep up the great work that you're doing. Miss Cleveland reported that you are doing absolutely fabulous. And so, yeah, I want you to keep on doing it. Get some of those fines and costs paid off. This is for everybody. Pay a little bit at a time. So it does not hold you up. So it does not hold you up. I don't want anybody to be held up, okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I will.
All right. All right. All right, Ms. Cleveland, anything additional to report on Mr. Carlson?
No, Your Honor, it's just that when we were talking, he did say that that he loves his new job. So that's a good thing. And he reported some good things that are happening at his new job. So I thought that was a good accomplishment for him.
Yeah.
He also has 165 days in sobriety with this program. So I'm very proud of him.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yes, and Your Honor, he's in phase 3 of a 5-phase program. So his next contact with the court is going to be a face-to-face on October 14th, 2022 at 10:35 a.m.
All right, did you get that, Mr. Carlson?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful. I want you to go and have a great Friday, a great weekend. We are here if you need us, and keep up the great work that you're doing, sir. Proud of you.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. I am going to go to Mr. Hamad. I have case number 210-446-6301. Mr. Hamad, unmute for me and state your full name.
Khalid Hamid.
All right, sir. How are you this morning?
I'm great. How are you?
I am doing very well. Are you working your program, Mr. Hammond?
Yes, ma'am, I am. Last week I was sick. I had the flu. I couldn't really get much done, but I'm feeling much better now. I got community service lined up for this week. I got in touch. I left a voicemail for the Southgate Center. I tried to get a hold of them yesterday. I'm going to try today as well so I can get that set up. And hopefully I got some work coming Monday as well. So I'm trying to get everything in order so I could get things actually rolling. But other than that, I've been good. I haven't been using. Every day I don't use is a victory for me, you know. So
yes,
my life's been so much better than I can ever imagine just by not using. So I'm grateful for this program and I'm grateful for everybody here.
All right, very good. And so, Mr. Hammond, I am so proud of the fact that you are not using and that you are staying clean and sober. One of the things that I need to stress to you is that I need you to connect with your services for counseling. You are now clean and sober, but we want to get you on a path of recovery. And in order to get on a path of recovery, you've got to dig deeper to address issues, concerns, or things of that nature that may have caused you to use. I'm not equipped to do that. And so you're not equipped to do it. Family members are not equipped to do it. So you've got to go to the professional who can help you. That is mandatory in the program. So you've been with me, not a long time, because you started off in inpatient, I believe. And so, but I need you to get into your continued treatment, okay? That is mandatory, all right?
Yeah, I 100% agree with you. I'll make sure by the time I see you next time that I'll definitely have everything going.
All right, very good. And then also, when is the last time you've had a physical, Mr. Hammond?
A physical?
Yes.
Probably the last time I was in treatment. The very last time I was in treatment, like 2 months ago.
Okay. Okay, so you've had one. Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. All right. Very good. All right. Do you have any questions for the team?
No, I don't.
All right, Miss Cleveland, what would you like me to know about Mr. Hammond?
Your Honor, he is reporting accurately. First, I would like to commend him. Even though he was sick and not feeling well, he continued to test. He didn't miss a drop, and he's testing negative at each of those screens. So I'm very proud of him about that. Southgate Guidance Center, they are waiting for him to call. They are aware that he is to make connections with them. So he's attempting, I don't know, I'm going to recheck the number with him to make sure he's calling the correct number, because I called and I got through right away. So I want to make sure that he's connecting with them. I just want to say too, I heard him say he was doing community service or starting it and work. And I just want him to kind of make sure that he is committed to the recovery plan that he's going to be on. I know he wants to do a lot of things, but don't assume too much, because
well, actually, Ms. Cleveland, I was going to ask that community service be put on hold.
Okay.
I was going to talk to you offline about that, but let's put it on hold. Right now, it's, getting you stable, getting you in your program, all of those good things. And so right now, community service is not high on the radar, okay?
Okay.
Mr. Ahmed, okay.
Thank you, Your Honor. Just sounds like he was trying to attempt to do quite a bit, so I wanted to make sure that I brought that up to the court. And Your Honor, other than that, he's doing well. He communicates with me, he calls and checks in as he's ordered to do. So he's compliant with the court's orders. I'm very proud of him.
All right, very good. One last question for you, Mr. Ahmed. What have you changed about your day-to-day activities that you think is helping you to stay clean and sober?
Well, I go to meetings mostly every day, so that's probably the biggest thing for me, honestly.
All right, and the meetings help you?
Yeah, they tremendously. I mean, they're just, I don't know, there's so much, like when you just feel like there's a lot on your plate, or you just feel like it's getting overwhelming, or you feel like it just feels like another family, you could just go and everybody understands, nobody judges you. So I mean, it's awesome for me, honestly.
All right, wonderful, wonderful. Anything from any of the other team members as to Mr. Hammond?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Good report, sir. You're working the program. Sorry to hear that you had the flu, and I'll make a public service announcement. Flu season is on us. There are flu shots out there that you can take. I had a flu shot about 2 weeks ago. If you want to take one. Keep up the good work, sir. Be safe. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Reed.
All right, very good, very good. If nothing else, Miss Cleveland, what's next?
Your Honor, he is in phase 1, so he would be having a Zoom hearing on October 14th, 2022 at 8:45 a.m.
All right, did you get that?
Yes, I did.
All right, wonderful. All right, I want you to enjoy the rest of your day and your weekend. We are here if you need us, and I'll see you at your next court visit, okay?
All right. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Have a good day.
All right, very good. Miss Cleveland, who else do you have in phase 3?
Your Honor, I have Tina Nolan, and there's also Brandon Smith. If he's, I don't know if he's on the docket.
I don't know if Mr. Smith is on. All right, come on, Miss Nolan. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
How are you?
Better this week than last week.
I heard. So I'm so glad to see you.
Mhm.
And I even saw you smile a little bit. So I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
she's making her way back.
Yes, it's still slow though.
Yeah, Miss Nolan, are you doing everything that the doctor has told you to do?
Absolutely. I went twice. I went to the hospital and to an urgent care. Yes. It was, I've never
Okay.
been sick like this before.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that you are following through with your doctor. That's so
Yes.
important, so
Yes, it is.
important, okay?
Mhm.
All right, very good. Let me place your case number on the record. I have for Tina Nolan, 200-612-9102. State your full name for the record.
Tina Marie Nolan.
All right, Miss Nolan. So tell me what you've been doing. I mean, I know last week was a bad week, but I haven't seen you for a couple of weeks.
I
What have
know.
you been doing?
Well, still
I
in
know.
contact with Miss McKinney every day. She couldn't make it today because she had her grandson. Going to meetings. I have to call the 800 number to extend my outpatient. I have to do, I guess, a reevaluation. So I have to do that. I didn't do
Okay.
it last week, but I need to do that. Other than that, staying away from people and places that I don't need to be and hanging out with my family. And that's about it, trying to find another new job. But that's kind of iffy because I'm still waiting on my Social Security. It's been approved. I'm just waiting on it. And I know I'm only allowed to work so many hours. I'm not sure how that's going to go. So,
Right,
yeah, that's what I'm waiting.
right. So I don't know if they have a benefits like counselor, but you want to check in with Social Security to make sure
Right,
that your hours don't exceed,
right.
before you accept the job, okay?
Yes, but I'd like to do something, work a little bit.
Yes. Yes, that's good. That's good. You're still young, Miss Nolan.
Uh-huh.
You're still young. Yes, ma'am. All right, very good. All right. And so is there anything that you need us to help you with? Anything you're struggling with?
No, the only thing right now is the finances, and that'll come in time, I'm sure. As soon as I get this Social Security.
Okay. All right. Well, we're rooting for you. Hopefully that will come through. And the good thing is you'll get back pay, okay?
I know, that's what everybody keeps saying.
You will get your back pay. They just, don't back pay me when I'm homeless. Can I get the back pay while I still have a roof over my head? Yes. All right, Miss Nolan. It's so good to see you today, Miss Cleveland. Let me hear from you.
Thank you, Your Honor, and hello again, Miss Nolan. She's doing very well. She did have her setback for her physical health last week, but she stayed on top of her court's orders, so she's compliant with everything, Your Honor. I'm happy to report that. I would also like to commend her for 190 plus days of sobriety, Your Honor. Very good. Yes.
Awesome.
So that's wonderful. I would like to investigate a incentive for her, Your Honor, possibly a gift card if we have one available, just for encouragement and then, to give her a little incentive to continue on this good path of progress.
All right. Any objection to Miss Nolan getting an incentive?
No
Gene?
objections, Judge. No objections.
All right, then Miss Cleveland, let's find a gift card for her and get it to her, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. And she's reporting no additional obstacles besides her medical history and her victories for herself. She says she's so happy and proud of herself for remaining in recovery and being compliant with the court's orders.
All right, very good, very good. All right, and so with that, Mr. Reed, what do you want to say about Miss Nolan?
I'd like to congratulate Ms. Nolan on the clean time. Impressive, very impressive. Congratulations on the incentive today. We talked when you came in, we talked about the intake and we talked about Rickford High School. It's always good to see you. Keep up the good work. We're proud of you, Ms. Nolan, and be
Thank you.
safe. Thank you.
All right, very good. Miss Nolan, any questions for the team?
No, not today.
Not today?
No.
All right. All right, Miss Cleveland, what's next?
Your Honor, she is phase 3 of a 5-phase program, so she would be having her face-to-face on October 14th, 2022 at 10:35 a.m.
All right, did you get that, Miss Nolan?
Yes, I did.
All right, you are all set. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Play it safe. Make sure you're taking good care of yourself. Very proud of you for your progress. And I'll see you in a couple of weeks, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, take care. Bye-bye. All right. All right. Miss Cleveland, did you have another phase 3?
I don't, that is actually on Zoom, just some face-to-faces to report next court date. But I thought I saw one additional one, but I don't know if he's in the courtroom for Mr.
Okay,
Yates.
they're not in the courtroom. I'm moving on. All right, let's go. Phase 2. Let's do it. Who do we have up?
Would you like me to continue?
Yeah, Mr. Griffin, did you have someone in phase 2?
I just have one person, Your Honor, in phase 1, Ms. Ross. So that's my only client today.
All right. All right. We're gonna get to our phase 1s. Phase 1s, hang in there.
Yes.
Let's go, Miss Cleveland.
I have Mr. Christopher William Gritzinger.
All right, Mr. Gritzinger, good morning to you.
Good morning, Judge.
Files, y'all. I need files. I need files. I need files. All right. All right, Mr. Gritzinger. How are you this morning?
I'm good. I'm good.
You
Enjoying.
good?
Yep.
Okay, what's good, Mr. Gritzinger?
Enjoying my new job.
All right, the new job. And you enjoy, what do you enjoy most about it?
It's a little more relaxed. Not quite so much political stuff to deal with. It's a little bit smaller company, so.
Okay, very good. And I know you're working hard, right?
Yeah, I am working harder actually at this place than I was at the other place, but the atmosphere makes it.
Go ahead. The atmosphere makes it worth it, makes it better.
Yeah, yep.
Very good. I'm going to place your case number on the record. I don't think I did that. I have case number U620-04221. State your full name for me.
Christopher William Gritzinger.
All right, Mr. Gritzinger. And so you've got that new job. You still working your program?
Yep, absolutely.
All right. Have you had any issues working your program?
No, just waiting for the ARM program to reach out.
Okay, you ready to do arms?
Yep.
All right, very good. Very good. All right, have you had any challenges since the last time I've seen you?
No. I mean,
None?
I said no. I guess starting at a new job was I was a little anxious about that, but it wasn't no big deal.
All right, very good. You did it. Look at you, you did it. You did it.
Yep.
Yeah. How's your dad doing, Mr. Gritzinger?
He's doing good. He actually just left. Him and his girlfriend are going to Utah.
Okay.
She has an uncle, I think, that lives out there. So they took off and they went out there for a couple weeks. He just arrived there yesterday. So a couple weeks of the house to myself.
All right, don't you celebrate too much. Your dad might see this video and come back home early. There you go. All right. Are you having anything you need us to help you with, Mr. Gritzinger? Anything at all?
Not right now. Just I spoke with Miss Cleveland earlier. She said she was gonna get a hold of the ARM program and have them like re-refer me or something. So.
Okay. All right. Very good. Keep an open mind for the ARMS weekend. And yeah. So keep an open mind. You'll enjoy it. All right.
Yep.
All right. Miss Cleveland, what do you want to tell me about Mr. Gritzinger?
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Gritzinger is doing very well. He is compliant with the court's orders. His tests are all negative. He's had 144 days of sobriety. I'm very proud of him. Yes. And
yes. Come on, everybody. Let's celebrate him.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your Honor, he communicates with me regularly. He did report to me that his challenge was his concern about adjusting to his new employment, but he also reported today that he is victorious because he is adjusted, even though it's more work, he likes it, and that's a good thing for him. Your Honor, he is, I would like to provide an incentive for him to continue on this good path. We are in the process of talking about his distal and proximal goals. We're going to create those as soon as we have more of a time to talk a little bit more about those things. But I know he does want to get his community service referral, as well as I will reach out to the ARM program again because I sent a referral, but I don't know why they haven't. Usually they make contact with them right away. So I hope they have it usually. So so we'll get that figured out. But I would like to offer or recommend an incentive for him for a reduced testing, because he is testing 3 times a week, but he is compliant with all of his tests. They're all negative. I'm so happy to tell him about that when I talk to him. So and I know he's proud of himself too.
As he should be. And so, yes, as an incentive, Mr. Gritzinger, if that's okay with you, I would like to reduce your testing to 2 times per week. Does that work for you?
Oh, yeah. It's always nice to save a little bit of money.
Yes, sir, it is. And a little bit of time, right?
Yes, yes.
Absolutely. All right, so we're reducing your testing to 2 times per week. Mr. Reed, was there anything you wanted to add? Oh, I'm sorry, Ms. Cleveland, were you done?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, all right. Mr. Reed?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Congratulations, sir, on getting your testing reduced to 2 times a week. Congratulations on the clean time. We know it's not easy, but you're working the program, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy ARMS. We had a participant come back last week, and he said the big thing was he was without his cell phone for a couple of days. So I'm sure you will enjoy.
Look at him laugh. I'm sorry.
Be safe. Be safe. Thank you, sir.
All right. Very good.
Thank you.
Very good.
So get
All
ready.
right, Ms. Cleveland. Yes. What's next for Mr. Gritzinger?
Your Honor, he is in phase 2, but he's making good progress towards phase 3. So he is scheduled for a face-to-face on October 14th, 2022 at 10:35 a.m.
All right, very good. Did you get that, Mr. Gritzinger?
Yes, I did.
All right, you are in great shape. Congratulations to you. I'm excited for you. Keep working hard, okay? Keep doing what you're doing. All right, I'll see you in a couple of weeks.
All right, bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. All right, Ms. Cleveland, who's next in phase 2?
Your Honor, it would be Ms. Shay Rosa Weaver.
All right, good morning, Ms. Weaver. smoking in this building. Miss Cleveland, is it hot where you all are?
Well, it's hot, but I have my my little fan is working really hard over
Well,
here
I wish
today.
I have my little fan, my big fan, my cold water. I just don't know what else to do. I
Yes.
don't know. I may have to go outside and do my cases.
Oh, no. Yes.
It's just that it's hot in here. All right, Miss Weaver, are you with us? I see you trying to unmute.
Uh-oh. Yeah, she might be having a.
Now, all this time this morning, she's been on. Now she has transmission issues. Oh, Miss Weaver. I think Mr. Gritzinger might be having some issues too, because I'm removing. Okay, there we go. All right.
Do you think she needs
Miss
to dial back
Weaver?
in? Oh, there she goes.
Are you there? All right.
Yeah, okay. Can you hear me?
I can now.
Can you
Good
hear me?
morning.
Morning, good morning, good morning.
All right. Let me place your case number on the record. I have case number 21H88854SD. State your full name for me, Miss Weaver.
J. Rosa Weaver.
All right, Miss Weaver, how are you doing today?
Doing great. How are you?
I'm doing great as well. All right, I want to know, what have you been doing to stay on track since the last time I've seen you?
Working my program, doing my meetings, doing my group, just staying focused. It's great. I'm staying connected with my recovery coach, staying connected with my therapist, my sponsor, reaching out, learning how to deal with life on life's terms, not Shay's terms, because Shay gets into her head and it's not good all the time. So that's why I have recovery coaches and therapists. And I reach out to them and use them when I can't, when I try to do it myself. And I rely on God too, so that helps too.
I hope others that are in the program, that they are listening. Yes, sometimes when you try to figure it out yourself, it's just not a good thing. And so you have people around you that can help you so that someday you can get to that place where you are able to figure it out and with little or no intervention. So thank you for sharing that with us, Miss Weaver. But what's been a challenge for you since the last time I've seen you?
Sometimes the challenge to me is
no.
Actually,
hold on. Mr. Adams, I'm sorry, Miss Weaver. Mr. Adams can't come in my courtroom with that do-rag on his head, because that would disturb my whole life. Because this is court. All right, Miss Weaver, go ahead.
We kind of wonder why we got to the point where we're at. We say, well, this is not where I'm supposed to be in my life. Why did I end up becoming an addict? Having addictive behaviors. And we have to search back in our childhood and figure out, okay, where did it start from? Why did it start? There was no book on our parents being parents. So, they made mistakes and we have to go, it's just a cycle of going in our history. And when we do our research in that cycle and try to figure out, and we learn to try to break that. My kids are breaking the cycle. They broke the cycle of addiction and the history of why they won't do their kids a certain way, the way that I did them and my addiction with them. So, it goes on and on and on. And we have to think about our children and our grandchildren, and the cycle has to break sometimes, and that sometimes bothers me that I have to look back but it's good because my kids learn, and so I treat my grandkids in a different manner than I treat my kids. So we have to look at that too.
Yes, absolutely. Look, thank you for sharing that, because sometimes people go to the counseling or the therapy and they just go to go. Listen, you've got to do that work. You never know what has impacted you, where you now have addictive behavior or you're suffering with an addiction. So you might as well go and give it everything that you got so that you can figure it out and work through it with a professional to help you work through it. So thank you for sharing that, Ms. Weaver. I'm glad that you're doing that work.
Can I say one more thing?
Yes.
And one thing, we can't compare, just because, people want to say, oh, I'm not that bad. I'm only here because I got pulled over. I don't have a problem. You have to really take a look at yourself. You're here for a reason. You're not here just because you got pulled over and you're trying to avoid going to jail. You have a problem. You have to recognize you have a problem. You might be young, you don't want a problem. You might be here temporarily, but keep living, because I am a certain age in my life. Addiction's been going on for years. It took a long time for me to finally realize that I have a problem. It catches up with you eventually in your life. So pay attention to what you're doing, because you do. It is a problem when you continuously do it and do it and do it, and then eventually your gas runs out.
Yes, thank you for sharing that. Take care of it now, especially for the young folks that are on. Make sure, do that work now, because it's not going to get better. It's not going to go away. You have to address the issue. So thank you, Ms. Weaver, for sharing that. Is there anything, Ms. Weaver, that you need us to help you with?
No, I have my outreach that I do, and I appreciate the court for allowing me to have this opportunity to be able to use the sources that I use today, so I can stay connected and not use and get therapy and go to meetings and use my recovery coach and use my sponsor and keep moving forward, and not just be here because I don't want to go to jail. No, I want to continue the process and stay clean and make a difference.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ms. Weaver. Thank you. All right, Ms. Cleveland.
And the Mariners in.
Oh, I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
And I'm going to the Mariners involved with my recovery coach. That's what recovery does for you. Yeah.
Oh, look at you. Wonderful. We have used them. They have provided services to this court. And so I hope you have a great time, and make sure you come back and tell us about it, okay?
Yes, I will.
All right. All right, Ms. Cleveland.
Thank you, Your Honor. And she did share that with me as a victory or accomplishment for her. There's an upcoming Mariners in Gala. She says she has a full, wonderful ball gown prepared and ready. And I asked her if she could to send over a picture so you can see her when she's on the way out there. So I'm hoping she can share that with you, Your Honor.
Yes.
Just as she spoke before, she's working through her obstacles and her challenges. I know she said she had a recent health issue, but it's something that she is working on right now. I don't want to disclose what it is, of course, but just something that she's working on right now. But I think she's going to recover from that. I had the same issue and I recovered. Your Honor, she's also talking about other victories that she has. She is being referred for the ARMS program in November, and she is working very well and progressing very well for her certification in recovery coaching. That's something that she would like to do. She finds it rewarding for her. She sent me a message about a gym gym program that she did her photography with. So that's an accomplishment that she's recently had as well. Your Honor, she's still working on her goals. We're in discussions with that during face-to-face. So she's still trying to achieve her first-time home buyer certification or certificate, Your Honor. She's still seeking a new career. She's paid off her fees, Your Honor. We are still collecting money from the other district that she transferred from. And I'm getting good progress notes from her treatment provider. She's compliant with testing at JAMS, negative all the time. And Your Honor, I would like to say that she has had 137 days of sobriety. So she's doing great with that as well too. Yes.
All right, that is awesome.
Yes, and I'm just recommending that she continue on her path of recovery. She's doing wonderful.
All right, that's great. That's great. All right, Ms. Weaver, do you have any questions for the court?
Oh, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, very good. Mr. Reed, did you have anything asked to Ms. Weaver?
Oh, he's muted.
Oh, you're on mute, Mr. Reed. You're muted.
My apologies, I'm talking to myself. Congratulations for the clean time. You've accepted responsibility. I know you're gonna enjoy this ball. I heard Ms. Cleveland say you bought a gown. You're gonna be the queen of the ball. So
yes.
Have a good time.
Yeah.
Be safe. Take some pictures. We'd like to see what's going on. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, please do.
Yeah.
Please do. All right. If nothing else, Ms. Cleveland, what's next for Ms. Weaver?
Your Honor, she would be having a face-to-face on October 14th, 2022 at 10:35 a.m.
All right, very good. Did you get that?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you are all set. So good to see you. Enjoy the rest of your day and weekend, and know that we're here if you need us, okay? All right, take care. Good to see you, Ms. Weaver.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Ms. Wilson, as individuals join us for the traffic docket, please make sure that they get into a breakout room with Attorney Griffin. I'm going to continue with my specialty court docket, and I should be wrapping up pretty soon. All right, very good. I am going to go now to Alfonso Davis Jr.
Your Honor, I do have one more person for phase 2, but she joined late because she was in her treatment. So she comes on 10 o'clock, which is Miss Deja Ellis.
Okay, but I'm gonna get Mr. Davis really quickly because he's been on since 8:30. Yes. And then I'll do Miss Ellis next, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, very good. All right, Mr. Davis, unmute for me. Are you ready?
Yes. Yes, I am.
All right, wonderful. Good morning, Mr. Davis. How are you?
I'm great. How about yourself?
I'm doing well. Let me place your case number on the record. I have case number 200-454-9001. State your full name for me, Mr. Davis.
Alfonso Davis Jr.
All right. How are things going with you, sir?
It's pretty good. I'm still here at Lake Ridge, and yep, I'm doing a lot better than I was.
Are you working your program there?
Absolutely. Yep.
All right. Tell me what you were gonna say. You're doing a lot better
than I was when I first got here. You know, a sober mind is great. Wasn't used to it.
So really, you were not used to it.
You know, a sober mind. You know, when you been under the influence a long time, a sober mind is great. You think better. I think a lot better.
Sir. Look at you. So you notice that your thinking is better.
Absolutely. More clear.
Very good. Very good. And you like that clearer thinking, don't you?
I love it. Yes.
Wonderful. I'm so glad you love it. I'm so glad you love it. And I'm glad that you see that let me ask you, do you think your clear thinking has to do with the fact that you're not using any substances?
Yeah, I know it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for making that connection. Yes. All right. Very good. Are they treating you well at Lake Ridge?
Yeah, they are. Well, they're trying to, help me with recovery. What they're doing is I was trying to move too fast, and they're trying to help me, get through this day by day, to stop drinking. I was more focused on trying to get to the end, and that's not how you do it.
Listen, I hope you are helping somebody else. You're saying if your focus is how many days I got to be here, when can I get to the end of the program? That's the wrong focus. The focus has to be on, as you said, not drinking or not engaging in the behavior that caused you to get to where you are, right?
Yep. Yes.
There you go. All right. Have you been in contact with your sisters and your brother?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Are they cheering you on? Are they encouraging you?
Yes, they are. Yeah.
They are?
They're very supportive.
They are. Very good. I'm so glad to hear that. Very glad to hear that. All right. What do you need us to help you with, Mr. Davis?
Nothing right now. I had just signed up for Lincoln Behavior to get down to what do they call it? Underlying issues. And I'm gonna see how that works out for me. To learn more about my addiction.
Very good. Very good. Ms. Cleveland did share that with me. And I'm very proud of you for taking the initiative to do what you need to do in order to get better. That is awesome. That's awesome. All right, Mr. Davis, do you have any questions for the team?
No.
No?
I do not
All
now.
right.
Not right now.
Not now? Okay. All right, Ms. Cleveland, what do you want to tell me about Mr. Davis?
Thank you, Your Honor. Just briefly, I want to recap that he is a Phase 1 participant who came into our program as a high need from Lake Ridge Village, Your Honor. He is describing quite completely of what he's doing and how he's engaging in the program over there at Lake Ridge. In addition to the referral services that he's getting to the additional health treatments, he's also receiving exposure and engagement with job training, work referrals, and he's in a very good relapse prevention program, Your Honor, which I believe is addressing his recovery needs. Your Honor, in addition to that, he's also been informed that, while he's inpatient at Lake Ridge and he's doing that there, that his testing will occur there. He's compliant with his testing, but he's also been informed that once he is off the restriction, that he will be required to go to a third-party testing site. And that's something that he and I are going to talk about and work with. We're also going to discuss more closely and more thoroughly about his distal and his proximal goals, while he's there, proximal goals while he's there. And we're going to work together to make sure that he's on a good path of recovery in that regard. Your Honor, other than that, I wanted to say that he's been in the program for just 40 days and he's working his program. He's doing very well. He keeps in touch with me, and if he's having any issues, he'll let me know.
All right. All right. Very good. Anything, thank you, Ms. Cleveland. Anything from any of the other team members asked to Mr. Davis?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Mr. Davis, you're new to the program. Don't get overwhelmed. Ask questions. Stay in touch with Ms. Cleveland. You're doing a great job so far. Keep up the good work, sir. We know it's not easy. Work the program. Thank you and be safe.
All right, very good. If nothing else, Ms. Cleveland, what's next for Mr. Davis?
Your Honor, he would be returning for a Zoom hearing because he is impatient, and I apologize for not letting the court know that he was there because he should have been seen at 8:30. I'm sorry.
Yes.
On October 14th, 2022 at 8:30 a.m. via Zoom.
All right, very good. All right, did you get that, Mr. Davis?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, all right, wonderful, wonderful. All right, Mr. Davis, do well. Good to see you. Take good care of yourself, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, very good. Ms. Cleveland, I do have to make a couple of adjustments because I have some folks that have been on since 8:30 and I need to get them done. That's only fair to them.
Yes.
And so don't be agreeing with me, Ms. Rowe. Listen. All right. So if you, and I'm trying to wrap up specialty court. So if you are on and you're here for specialty court, you need to turn on your camera. When I don't see you, I don't know that you're there and I won't call you. And so I am going to call Ms. Rowe's case at this time. I have the following, and Mr. Reed, we have some things we need to do as to Ms. Rowe.
Yes,
And
Judge.
so I want to start with those things first. I have for Ms. Rowe, I have case number SP 129-82901, SP 135-31341, SP 129-82902, and case number 220-575-5201. Ms. Rowe, state your full name for me.
Siobhan Rowe.
All right, good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm well. You smiling this morning?
Oh, it's been different. Okay.
It's been different.
It's working out. It's getting better.
Okay. All right, you hanging in there.
I am.
Are you doing the things you're supposed to do?
Yes, I still have to sign up for my outpatient services. So that's the only thing I'm still gonna do. I'm gonna call them today when we get out of court.
All right, I need you to get that done because you've been with me. It's not been too long, but that treatment is mandatory.
For sure.
Uh-oh, I didn't hear you. You faded out.
I will have it started by the next time that we come to court. I'm gonna call them today, and if I can't, I definitely will have it by next week because I've been calling but haven't been able to get an appointment for them. So hopefully this week everything will be fine. Can you hear me a little better?
Yeah.
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. Who's the provider that you're calling?
I'm actually calling Oakland County. I can.
She's calling the hotline.
That's okay.
Yeah, the hotline number, Your Honor. And they
For Oakland County?
Yeah, because she lives in Oakland County, so they telling her they'll call her back. So I told her that she has to call them back. So we had that
keep
conversation.
calling them because we need to get you in, okay?
Okay, no problem.
All right, very good. So you've been with us about 2 weeks. This is your first review. Tell me, what do you think so far?
It's going good. A sober life is a very clear mind. I will say that. I do have a very, very much clearer mind than I had before. And it's going good. I don't have any complaints about it. The only thing is really with the testing, with the money part of the testing, because, my money is funny right now because I lost my fiance. So I'm barely keeping afloat in my home. So that little extra money is really.
She should be getting her test paid.
Oh no, they are now, but
now, yeah, I got it taken care of, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it taken care of. At first they charged her, then I sent it back over there, and now they got it taken care of.
Okay, all right, very good, very good. Because we
Yep.
don't want to make things harder.
Yep. Other than that, everything is going good.
Okay.
I'm trying to get my financial situation in order, so that's really my only concern. I actually thought the program was going to be pretty hard. It's not that hard, but it's just the you have to be dedicated to it. You know, you have to call, and you know, it's just a different process for me. But other than that, everything is going fine. And I actually do have a very, very clear mind now. So that's a lot better.
Isn't that amazing? They
Yeah,
tell
it
you
is a
one
big
thing.
difference. I'm gonna be honest
that-
with you. I've never been sober my whole adult life. So this is very different for me. So it's working out good. I'll say that.
You've never been sober your
Never.
entire adult life.
My whole adult life. I'm almost 40.
Wow.
I mean, you know, weed and methamphetamines is still the same thing. It's still a drug. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
So it may
altering.
it may not have you as incoherent as a methamphetamine, but it still has you incoherent and not able to be at your full potential. So that is a very good thing for me. I will say that, and I thank you for making me stay in the program.
Did I make you? I think I just had a heart to heart with you.
Yeah, you did.
I just had a heart to heart.
You did.
Look at you. Listen, thank you for your honesty, because I hope that there is somebody watching. You know, people are saying, well, I only do this, and I'm not doing crack, and I'm not doing heroin, and I'm not doing this, but mood altering, period. Mood altering.
I mean, it's still an incoherency of your mind. You know what I'm saying? I've noticed that I don't procrastinate as much. I'm not as lazy. A lot of different things.
You about to make me catch a flip. You about to make me run around.
I'm not a big drinker, so the drinking thing is not a problem. I'm not really a drinker. I'm more of a smoker, so that's not the drinking was never the problem. It was more so the incoherency of, you know, being high and being sluggish and stuff all day. So that is really brightened up my days. I'll say that. I wake up a lot earlier. I get a lot more things done. Sorry, my phone just my low battery thing just came on. But yeah, it's working out really good for me. I will say that. I mean, I have only been in the program for a short period of time, but just being mindful that I have to stay, you know, I can't smoke and I can't, you know, that has changed a lot in my life. I will say that.
Ma'am.
So and my sister, you know, me and my sister were together every day. So she's like, well, I might as well quit smoking too. I said, you should.
Tell her you might as well. Tell her, come on to the clear side. Come out the dark side. Listen, I love it. Ma'am, you are saying all the things that probably I can't say or shouldn't say, but you've said them. Listen, I hope that every young person, every old person, because I'm telling you, everybody's doing it. Just about everybody.
Because I will say for the younger people, because I know I'm a little older, I will say for the younger women that's on here, I know that you just, you know, think that you're here because you got in trouble, but you're here for a reason. You know what I'm saying? This can really change your life. And you won't, I mean, it really can change life. You don't know what you have ahead of you because your mind's so boggled with all this stuff, and you just want to go smoke with your friends, or you want to go drink with your friends, and you missing out on, you know, elevating yourself. Honestly.
Yes, ma'am. I love it. Yeah, Mr. Griffin. This is the lady who was sitting in my courtroom going, I just go to jail. I go back to Judge Brian. She was like, this lady right here doing too much.
I was like, I can't do this. I cannot do this.
Hey, the fire alarm's going on, Your Honor.
Fire alarm going on.
I'm on
One
the safety.
second.
I'm on the safety committee too. Gotta give them a back.
All right.
Yep. It just rang up here. Your
Just leave me in here with defendants?
I know. I got you.
Oh wow.
No, I got me. I got y'all. Okay. All right. We gotta go.
We gotta evacuate.
Yeah, gotta evacuate. You all.
This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. All persons should walk calmly to the nearest stairwell and exit. Do not use elevators. I repeat, walk to the nearest stairwell and exit. Do not.
Your Honor, you gotta get out of there. We'll get back with you guys, okay? Free to leave court. We'll get back with you guys. Free to leave court.
All persons should walk calmly to the nearest stairwell and
Is the judge
not use
left? Okay.
elevators. I repeat, walk to the
All right.
nearest exit and do not elevators. May I have your attention? May I have your attention, please? This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill.
Miss Rowe, you can get off. I'll give you a call back after we come back into the building, if we come back in. So I just get.
Okay, go ahead. Be careful, you guys. Go.
Yeah, everybody just go on and log off. We'll call y'all back.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna stay on. I'm not logging off. I'm safe. I'm not gonna log off. I'm gonna stay on.
Hey, the two officers that just joined in, just be advised, they just had a fire alarm at the 36th District Court. So they're going to be probably delayed. It just happened about 5 minutes ago.
Thank you. I appreciate you
Yep.
for letting us know.
Yep.
Okay,
All
thank
right.
you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Good morning, Officer Nelson. Who are you here for?
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Very well. So let's see here. I'll spell you the last name. It's
Okay.
Adam, Lincoln, Sam, Henry, Adam, boy.
Hold on. You're running. I was writing it way different. So say it one more time. I'm sorry.
So Adam, Lincoln, Sam, Henry, Adam, boy, Ida. First initial M.
Okay. All right. He's here. I'm gonna talk to him again. Okay. Thank you, Officer Nelson.
Now, this is almost a year old.
Yeah, we're about to resolve it real soon. Very
Okay.
soon. And then I see Officer. Jones.
That Corporal Jones here.
Attorney Rosenthal, if you can hear me, I'm going to ask that we go into the breakout room. Attorney Rosenthal.
Mr. Griffin, who do you want to go in the breakout room with?
Oh, yeah, Mr. Attorney Rosenthal.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
You know
trying to get his attention.
They're on a fire alarm, so they're not in the building.
Oh. Okay. We still live. Understood. So I'll be back.
Okay.
All right.
Mr. Interpreter,
Yes, Ms. Wilson.
how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. The court had an emergency. They're all on a drill.
Oh, okay. I see.
Right. But I was going to put you in a breakout room so you can talk to the attorney, but he's left.
Well, he doesn't have an attorney. I talked to Mr. Al-Hussein. He doesn't have an attorney with him.
Right, I know. We have attorneys in the courtroom that I was going to put him in a breakout room with.
Oh, I see. I see.
But
Okay.
the attorney he's not here anymore. So when he comes back, I'll let him know and then I'll put you all in another breakout room so you can talk on the break.
I see. Okay. And do you think the judge will be back soon or?
I don't know. They had a fire drill at the courthouse, so they're all outside.
Oh, I see. Well, looks like it's gonna be a while. Okay. All right.
As soon as the attorney comes back, I'll put you in the breakout room.
All right. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Do you hear me? Yes, sir.
Yes, Habibi, I can hear you. I don't know if you heard Miss Wilson. I was talking to her. She's
Yeah.
okay. She said
Can,
that.
can you speak to my dad in Arabic?
Yes, I can.
Okay, go ahead.
خير روزك
مش سامعك سيد ناجي.
ها
مش سامع حضرتك.
ناجي الحسين.
اي انا عارف حضرتك عايز تقول لي حاجة.
ها
لا, like tell him about the fire drill, about what's going on, because he's not understanding what's going on.
Oh.
Yeah.
اوكي سيد ناجي، هو اللي حصل ان جرس انذار بتاع الحريق ضرب في المحكمة، فاضطروا ان هم كلهم يخرجوا بره لحد ما يتأكدوا ان ما كل حاجة
يا
تمام.
حبيبي يا حبيبي.
اوكي فاحنا دلوقتي لما هيرجعوا هيكون في محامي هيتكلم معانا في غرفة منفصلة قبل ما نروح قدام القاضي.
يا حبيبي.
اوكي. اوكي.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I did. I just took a picture of the back of that.
Oh, I mean, it's so far back, so I think I put it in my contacts, I think.
Let me see. I still have a number of people in my courtroom. And so this is what I'm going to do.
Did I hear the judge? Was that the judge?
Mr. Reed, you
Yes.
do hear the judge. We are still evacuated at 36th District Court. And so what I am going to do is have for everybody that's present, you will get a future court date All right. So 1 second, please. I shouldn't have evacuated with y'all.
Sound like
Miss,
All right.
Oh.
So you all will receive documentation in the mail, letting you know what your next date will be or what the next outcome will be. Okay. Whether you need to come back. So you'll get it in the mail. We have the docket. Everybody who's on my docket today, you will receive notification by way of mail as to how we're going to proceed. So please look for it. Now, it probably won't go out until next week because we are evacuated right now. And so give us until at least Monday or Tuesday to get that notification out to you. Yes, Attorney Griffin?
Your Honor, I have about 6 people in the breakout room. Can I bring them out so you can just give them that information?
Please bring them out. Yeah.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I just talked to Attorney Rosenthal, and he indicated that you were all outside the building at Ford Field or someplace. Is that where you're going?
Well, I happen to evacuate with some other colleagues farther away.
Oh, I'm sorry, the judges group. I'm sorry.
But I am safe, Mr. Reed. I know that's what you're checking on because you love me so much. I am safe.
I do, Judge. I was gonna run down there just to make sure you get out the building if I could.
I am out the building, sir. And I am
Good.
safe.
And you are safe.
Yes, I am.
Judge, can I tell Mr. Al-Hussein in Arabic what's going on so he would understand that we're going to have to... Okay, thank you.
Please do. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You are very welcome. سيد ناجي الحسين لو سمحت النهارده طبعا المحكمة هتتأجل لحد الأسبوع الجاي. هيبعتوا لكم اختار في البريد علشان النهارده المحكمة فيها طوارئ بالنسبة لجرس الإنذار فمش هتكمل المحكمة النهارده. اوكي سمعتني؟
Yes.
اوكي شكرا. خلاص ممكن تنصرف.
If you have already heard the announcement and you understand that we are going to place in the mail next week your next steps for your case, then you are free to leave. Thank you so much for your patience. Have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, Mr. Griffin, has your people joined us from the breakout rooms?
I don't see them yet, Judge. They're not in the courtroom. Mr. Griffin.
Ms. Wilson, if you are the co-host, would you please close out the breakout room?
Some of them are coming in now.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you.
Go back there. Go.
Okay, place yourself on mute. All right.
There they are.
For the courtroom, we have had we had to evacuate the building at 36th District Court, and we are not sure when or if we will be returning to the building. So if you have a case and it's on my docket on today, then you are going to receive notification in the mail as to your next steps. Okay? So look for it. It's not going to go into the mail today because we're evacuated, probably not until Monday or Tuesday. And so I'm asking for your patience. You're not going to get a warrant in the system. You will get further notice as to how your case is being handled. Thank you so much for your patience, and you are free to leave.
Everyone talk to me, you all can hang up.
Thank you. All right. You're very welcome. All right, Mr. Maslin, take care. Have a good weekend. Thank
Your Honor,
you.
I still have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Hold on. Mr. Alsabi, you can hang up. Mr. Andrew, hang up. Alsabi, you can hang up. You're welcome. So the people that were supposed to pay by today, like one of them showed up. So I just want to.
Okay. Any adjourned to pays they'll be given another adjourn date. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. And if you have telephone numbers, call them and say, take advantage of the security issue at 36 District Court and go ahead and pay their fines and costs, okay?
Well, yeah, I did give them all my information, so I told
All
them.
right.
Go.
All
So
right.
we're good to go?
Yes, sir. All right, everybody, be safe. Have a great weekend. I'll see you all on Monday morning.
Thank you,
See you,
Judge. Be
Judge.
safe. Mr. Griffin, thank you. Attorney Griffin, thank you.